with Cleat Callahan.
Alrighty there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Play by Play. I am your host, Cleat Callahan, and I gotta turn off my monitor. Okay, we got some Sunday afternoon baseball for you. I got my baseball decanter, and I'm pouring out all of its contents into a glass. Yes, we have a matchup today, Sunday baseball. 1 week after opening day should have started. We are still without baseball in the real world, and we are still stuck in our houses trying to find interesting things to do. Well, this is something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and I'm happy to say that I'm now afforded the opportunity to do so, despite the fact that several people are dying. Well, no matter how many people die, baseball will still truck on. We have a matchup today. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim will be taking on the Boston Red Sox. I am selecting Nate Eovaldi to be our starting pitcher, keeping the lineups where they are, and we are advancing to the ball game. Nate Eovaldi still on the Red Sox. Yes, in 2018, he had a fantastic performance in the playoffs, helping us win a world championship. Ever since then, despite throwing 101 miles an hour consistently, he hasn't really done much. Shohei Ohtani, on the other hand, has done everything. Hit the ball and pitch the ball. The guy is a jack of all trades. We are at Fenway Park today in the middle of April with an overcast sky above us, just like it is outside. However, April has not happened yet. But you know what did happen? My birthday. Yes, that's right. They're celebrating on the screen, and I'm celebrating here. I turned 35 years old yesterday, and what a way to celebrate it than to do this, to do play-by-play. I didn't do it yesterday, of course, because I didn't want to. But today I'm doing it because I want to. So number 17 takes the hill. The nice Italian man, Nate Eovaldi. And stepping in is Tommy La Stella, here to face the old Red Sox. Let me go ahead into the options. Turn on the computer. And we're ready to see some baseball. The first pitch from Nate Eovaldi. In there for a strike. Yeah, so yesterday was my baseball. Yesterday was my baseball. I turned 35 baseballs old. That was my birthday, and I celebrated by staying at home, watching some TV as there's a grounder up the middle for a base hit. Wasting no time are the Angels in getting base runners. I chatted with some friends. I cuddled a couple of lovely ladies, one of which being covered in fur. And I played life. I'm just living life the way it is. You know who's living a great life? That boy Mike Trout, who's up at the plate. Mike Trout, arguably the greatest baseball player of the last 5 years, steps in against Nate Eovaldi. Mike Trout signing a record contract. Oh my God, the guy's getting paid like $400 million a year. That's not accurate, but he's getting paid more than anybody. 12-year? You know what? We're going to do something unprecedented. We're going to our play-by-play Google of the game, and we're going to see. We're doing it early. We're doing it before we're out of the first inning here. What is Mike Trout's salary? Because it's something outrageous. Oh my God. $36 million a year. Wow. $36 million a year for the next 12 years. Meanwhile, we're all getting by on our $1,200 stipends from the president. That pitch. Swung on, fouled away. The count 1-1. I feel a sneeze coming. And the 1-1. High ball 2. Nate Uvalde trying not to get him. Let's take a look at our umpires. James Kingsley, Garen Simmons, Patrick Johnson, and some other guy. They put the names away so fast they can't catch them. But then again, they're all the same algorithm. It's all robots, baby. I've been watching a lot of Westworld. The 2-1 pitch. Check, swing, and he did not go. So we got a 3-1 count against the best player in baseball. Here's the full count. Swung on, grounded to third base. Devers has it on to second for 1. On to first, double play. Nate Uvalde getting Mike Trout to swing into a double play. Very rare of such a good hitter to do such a thing. And there are 2 outs here in the top of the first inning, which brings us to our sponsor for the game, Delicious Cold Pepsi Cola. That's correct. The most tasty zero sugar beverage you could have that's not. Well, the sport today is baseball, and baseball is brought to you by Zero Sugar Pepsi. Pepsi is the most delicious zero-calorie beverage on the market, and I fully support it. You see, because I have to lubricate my throat with something other than whiskey. I've been giving myself some severe migraines, and the fact that I have to get up early tomorrow morning for work, I shouldn't be drinking so heavily. Swing and a miss by Anthony Rendon at the plate. Rendon, a killer third baseman I had on my fantasy team, but I traded him away for Casey Mize. We'll see if that pans out. Ooh, that's good. Pepsi Cola. And the 1-1 pitch. Low, ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled away, evens the count at 2-2. 2 outs here, top of the first inning. Uvalde trying to get out of this unscathed. The pitch. Swung on and roped to right field. Diving forward is the right fielder. He does not come up with it. And, that will count as a base hit. So Rendon goes opposite field here, really lays into one. The right fielder, I couldn't see who it was. Maybe J.D. Martinez? I don't know who it is. I couldn't see the number or anything. But the fact is he dove for it, made a valiant attempt, could not come up with it, and that will be scored a base hit. So we got another runner at first now for Justin Upton. 2 outs here. Rendon leads from first. The pitch in there for strike 1. I can't see any of the speeds. I don't know why that's happening. Well, let's just go ahead and write some severe emails to San Diego Studios and Sony Games, because this game is glitchy as all get out. Nate Uvalde at the belt, looks at Rendon at first and delivers. Swung and rope checked his swing. That ball's low for ball 1. Uvalde needs to get out of this inning and settle down a bit. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim with Shohei Ohtani on the mound. The boy can pitch. He can also hit. The pitch. Just outside. That's going to be ball 2. The 2-1 is swung on and missed. Justin Upton had a rip at that one, but came up empty. So here we are now. The payoff pitch. 2-2. 2 outs, top of the first. The pitch from Uvalde. In there, strike 3. Caught him looking. Painted the black outside corner. Oh, what a good pitch by Uvalde. And that retires the side. So after 1/2, Los Angeles does not score, and the Red Sox are coming up here on Play-by-Play with Cleat Callahan. Thanks for joining us, everybody. This is Play-by-Play. Let's take a look at the Angels pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. The man can hit and he can pitch. However, he will not be hitting today as he is on the mound. You know, to be that good at the game is really saying something. To be so good that you can become a major league pitcher and a major league hitter. All right. And figure this shit out. Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, I keep losing my stream for some reason, not really sure why, but we're going to press on, and someone just walks right in front of the camera. And we're going to keep going here.
0-1.
0-1 to Benintendi, leading off for the Red Sox. Hoping to get something going here against Ohtani. So if this is your first time watching play-by-play, my name is Cleat Callahan. Thank you for joining us. Please follow us on twitch.tv/play-by-play. Check swing, too high, ball one. Please follow us on YouTube. You're going to have to do some digging. I'm not able to get my own YouTube website yet for some reason. I need more subscribers. And Benintendi pops one foul, 1-2. So my YouTube account is not youtube.com/play-by-play, but you should be able to find it inside. If you go to youtube.com/play-by-play, I believe you find my channel, but you do not. I don't know what it is. Let's find out. The pitch, low and outside. So if you go on your computer to youtube.com/play-by-play, the page is not available. I don't know. The 3-2 swung on and roped to left field, but foul. Benintendi working the count very well, seeing his seventh pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and fouled again. So you're going to have to find out where to, I guess, follow Play-by-Play on Facebook. Search Play-by-Play and find our videos there. The payoff pitch outside, ball four, and Ohtani walks the leadoff runner. So both the Angels and the Red Sox both have their leadoff hitters at first base. The Angels resulted in a double play. Let's see what the Red Sox can do as Rafi Devers comes up to the plate. Rafi Devers, as I will always say, looks a little bit like a Ninja Turtle, but that's not an insult. The Ninja Turtles are some badass green ninjas. Ohtani with the pitch. Oh, Rafi Devers! Don't even joke about that. There's no contest where that ball's gonna land. What a crack of the bat. 425 feet. A two-run home run from Rafael Devers, and the Red Sox oh so quickly get a lead on Ohtani. That one was a no-doubter. Fastball right over the heart of the plate. Devers looks at it, sail away. Boy, that one was a moonshot. 424 feet over the visiting team's bullpen. And the Red Sox take a 2-0 lead. Next up, we got Xander Bogaerts here trying to tack on. As he swings at the first pitch and lines one down the right field line. That one's going to go all the way to the wall, rounding first and headed to second. In there safely is Bogaerts with a double, and the Red Sox are starting to pile it on here. He takes the first pitch swinging opposite field, past the first baseman. It rolls all the way down the line, and Bogaerts is in safely with a double. He waited on that pitch, slippity slapped it right inside the line there. So the Red Sox have a runner on at second now. Nobody out, and a 2-run lead for J.D. Martinez. He watches the first pitch in there for a strike. Attacking early, I suppose, is the name of this game. Actually, I'm wrong. The name of the game is baseball, but you know what I mean. The 0-1. Swung on and crushed foul. They are on top of this pitcher like I am on top of... well, let's not go there. Swung on and... between the third baseman and the bag, that scores Bogaerts from second. 3-0 Red Sox. Mitch Moreland swinging at the first pitch. Laces one foul to the right side. They are just not caring about making Shohei Ohtani feel at all comfortable. There are still no outs in the inning. 3-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Moreland swings and fouls another one off. He's down 0-2. And Moreland swings at that ball was right down the pipe. And Moreland just got a little excited and pulled it, but that was home run distance. The 0-2, outside ball one. Mitch Moreland just looking for anything in the zone here, as anything in the zone is white and fluffy like a potato. The pitch. Oh, and he looks at one right down the plate. A bit inexplicable why Moreland would be fooled on that pitch, but he was, and he goes down looking. There's one out. That's the first out of this inning, which brings up the 6-hitter, Michael Chavis. Ohtani looks at J.D. Martinez at first and delivers. That ball, curveball in there, strike one.
0-1.
Ohtani, if I had to guess, or if I knew anything about baseball, I would say that Ohtani is definitely more valuable as a hitter. However, finding good pitchers in this game these days, as Chavis grounds one fast to the third baseman on a second for one, and on to first. Nice pick by Sir Albert at first base, and the double play gets the Angels out of this one. But boy, oh boy, a long home run by Devers and an RBI single from Martinez makes this game 3-0 after one. You're watching Play-by-Play. This is Cleat Callahan. Speaking of Sir Albert, that brings up Mr. Albert Pujols, the man who is destined for Cooperstown. Now, an interesting thing, I was talking to my brother lately about Albert Pujols. The man is only about, at most, 30 home runs away from 700, and we're not playing any baseball right now. He could be the fourth player, only the fourth player in baseball history to hit 700 home runs. And he might not be able to, because by the time he sees real baseball action again, he might be retired, or more or less, no teams will sign him because his contract is up. He checks his swing and watches ball 3 go down just at his shins. Eovaldi is in the hole here. The 3-0 in there for strike one. I personally would love to see Pujols get 700 home runs, especially in an Angels uniform. But how many teams? That's in there again. Strike two. That count is full. How many teams would sign a player just so he could get 25? Well, it's a silly question. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on. Hit to the hole on the left side. Oh, Bogaerts has it on the first. He got him. Oh, my goodness. Deep play in the hole. Bogaerts had to go to his backhand. Luckily, Albert Pujols is not one to be known to run fast, because any other player in the majors likely would have beat that out. But luckily, Bogaerts with a strong throw to first, they got him. That brings up Matt Thaiss, who swings at the first pitch foul. The thing is, again, now about Pujols, we can close up that part of the conversation. I personally, if I own the Angels, as there's a ground ball through the hole, he beats the shift. The Angels have a base runner. Take a look at this. It's a really good, solid base hit. Fastball on the inside part of the plate. He takes it, turns it, puts it where the ball players weren't. If I were the head of the Angels, I would most certainly sign Pujols for at least one more year, because if you could bank on the fact that he can get 25 home runs in a season, that's a darn good season. Any player getting 25 home runs in a season is a good player. But you got to think, he can't run very fast. His defense is limited. Maybe he could be a DH. I don't know. I haven't really paid that much attention, to be totally honest with you. So, the count is now 0-2. Nate Eovaldi throws in a sweet breaking pitch there, right down the pipe. Brian Goodwin looking to get something going here as the Angels find themselves down 3-0. Oh, he just 1, 2, 3. He swung right through that one. That was the that's what Eovaldi needs to do all the time. Just bring that heat right down the middle of the plate there. Goodwin didn't have a chance. Laid on it, had no idea it was coming. He goes down swinging. So they got 2 outs here in the inning on Drelton Simmons at the plate. Eovaldi at the belt and delivers. That one's low for ball 1. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please follow me on Facebook at Play-by-Play. Follow me and subscribe to me here, Twitch. Send me your money. To it is Bradley. He makes the catch, and that retires the side. So after 1.5, Red Sox coming up here with the bottom of the order in the middle of the second half. Blah, 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 blah. This is Play-by-Play. I'm Cleat Callahan. The man who made the last putout is now up at the plate. JBJ, Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in against Shohei Ohtani, who had a bit of trouble in the first inning, giving up 3 runs. That pitch is in there for strike 1. It's always nice when you can get some runs early in the game for your starting pitcher. Makes him relax a bit. Eovaldi needs to relax. He's an intense individual. JBJ lofts one opposite field to left on the left side. Not much behind it. The left fielder was able to chase it down and casually and coolly make the catch. So we got one down. Christian Vasquez coming up. In these dark times that the country is in, I would like to thank you again for watching Play-by-Play, making me the voice in the background of your quarantine. Christian Vasquez does what JBJ does, but opposite. He lofts one opposite field to the right side. Settling under it is the right fielder, makes the catch, and there are quickly 2 outs in the inning. Kevin Pillar coming up to the plate. The new Red Sox came here from Toronto. Looking to not give Ohtani a 1-2-3 inning, as that would make Ohtani gain some confidence, and what we don't want in our opposing pitcher is confidence. We want him to hate his life. We want him to think that everything is awful and that we are all going to die meaningless, pointless deaths, which we are. Ohtani has a 2-0 count with him, and he throws a fastball in there for strike 1. Kevin Pillar hoping to get on base. Swing and a miss. That one was inside. Took a big hack at it. I don't know what he's trying to figure out, though. Kevin Pillar. You know, the guy is a good outfielder. I was a decent outfielder. Couldn't hit for garbage. But then I realized I needed to wear glasses. You got to wear glasses. Maybe Kevin Pillar needs glasses. The 2-2, he slaps it opposite field and foul. My dog needs to use the restroom, and I don't know how to tell her that she has to wait. It's interesting to think dogs would need to use restrooms. Kevin Pillar swings and misses a fastball high and inside, and that retires the side. You hear my dog? She needs to pee. So we're going to let my dog pee right now at the end of 2, Red Sox 3, Angels coming up. Come on, Joe, you want to go bathroom? Oh, you don't got to. All right. So my dog doesn't have to go pee. She just wants to play. She doesn't know, though, that her daddy's working right now. Can you find the ball? Find the tennis ball, Josie. Jason Castro leading it off here in the top of the 3rd inning. He's the 9th hitter, followed by the number 1 and the number 2. That's how numbers work in baseball. Speaking of numbers, the first pitch of the at-bat is ripped to center field. That one's high and deep. JBJ going after it. It bounces off the wall in center field. Jackie throws into second base, but standing with a double is the guy who just hit that ball. I forgot his name. And the Angels have a runner in scoring position now with nobody out. If this were real life, I kind of feel like JBJ would have caught that. Very interesting to me that he took such an odd route. But then again, it's not JBJ, it's a computer simulation, which we are all a part of either way. Tommy La Stella steps in. He had a base hit in the first inning to lead off the game. Josie, where's your ball? And he's looking to get the Angels on the board here. I don't know where your ball is, Josie. Go find your ball. The pitch. And that one's blown away, but fouled off to the back. Through your bone. Eat your bone. Nate Eovaldi was lucky enough to avoid some trouble in the first inning. Had a 1-2-3 in the third. Did he? I don't remember. That one's in the dirt. Vasquez keeps it in front. Keeps the runner at second base. My dog needs... Where's your ball? Go find your ball. The 2-1. Swung on. Missed. That evens the count at 2-2. Oh, what Eovaldi needs right now is a strikeout. He needs to settle down here. The 2-2 Oh, right on the outside corner, but the umpire, the bump bike, calls it a ball. And that makes the count full. Josie, find your ball. So we're full here in the count. Mike Trout on deck. Uvalde at the belt. He delivers. Oh, that's a ball. He lost some. That puts runners on first and second for the extremely dangerous Michael Trout.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Go get it. Go get your ball. Go get the ball. Shut up! All right, Mike Trout's here. Runners at first and second. First pitch high and in, ball one. She needs her ball. So the count's 1-0 to Mike Trout. Looking to tie this up with one swing, and that was the swing right there. Swung on and missed, though. 1-1 is the count. They just need to get the... That one's outside. I think Josie might have knocked out the microphone. Let me take a look here. Let's go ahead and pause this. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, she didn't. Hey, this is the benefit of having children, I suppose. Is if when you're trying to get things done on a Sunday afternoon, all the kids want to do is play. You want to play? Huh? Go get it. All right, back to the action here, folks. 2 balls, 1 strike to Mike Trout. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Oh, Mike Trout getting fooled. And that evens the count at 2. Holy smokes. I wonder if Nate Uvalde could strike him out for a second time in this game. Here's the pitch. Foul to the other side. Count stays at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out again. Wow, Nate Uvalde, his 3rd strikeout, the 2nd time he struck out Mike Trout with runners on base. A runner in scoring position this time. Trout trying to tie the game that time. I feel like he was just a little too anxious, and Uvalde strikes him out. That's the first out of the inning. Anthony Rendon, equally dangerous at the plate. He's looking to get someone across home plate. But right now, the only thing that crossed home plate was strike 1. Uvalde is settling in quite nicely into this jam that he's made himself. So it's interesting to find yourself in a more stressful situation performing better. As he throws one to Rendon. Rendon grounds it to the second baseman very slowly. Very slowly. Chavis, all he could do was throw to second base to get the force there, but that results in runners at the corners. Rendon really just kind of tipped this. Chavis comes in. When he snags it, Listell is able to avoid the tag, so the only play he really had was to throw him out at second base. That brings up Justin Upton. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. And he swings and hits one right to Chavis, who throws on at second, and that retires the side. So Nate Uvalde with some good ground ball pitching, able to get out of that inning. And the Red Sox come up here in the bottom of the 3rd, leading 3-0 here on Play-by-Play. That's the name of the show. And my name is Cleat Callahan, and I'm happy to be here with you folks. Very happy to be here. It's a tough time out there in the world. People are dying. People are sick. So what am I doing? I'm pretending to be a baseball commentator for fake baseball on the internet. Can you blame me for trying to stay positive? I don't think you can. So I just appreciate your company here. And if you don't mind, tell your friends about me too. Andrew Benintendi, down 0-1 in the count. Swings and lofts one foul to the left side, just out of the reach of Rendon. That one is strike 2. Benintendi was able to walk in the 1st inning and score later on. The 0-2 swung on, lofted foul. Again, we're going to do it. Benintendi, I think, had an 8 or 9 pitch at bat before he walked in the first. And he swings and misses at a breaking pitch. A good pitch. Totally missed that one there. And he's down.
The third baseman.
Oh, I think he was expecting a fastball right there. And was completely fooled by what looked to be a slider or a changeup. I don't know, because they're not showing what pitch it was and the speed it was being thrown at. I don't know why. Rafi Devers hacks at the first pitch, and he misses, and the count is now 0-1 to Rafi Devers, who absolutely slapped a salami on the first pitch he saw from Ohtani for a home run in the first inning. Right now, though, he didn't slap any salami on that one. He just kind of like he took the little cold cut, the old smelly turkey cold cut. He took him and he just kind of like threw him, like flacked him on the baseball there as he got a ground out to second base. So there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. That brings up Xander Bogaerts to face Shohei. And the first pitch swung on and missed. He chased one outside of the zone there. I don't know what he was trying to do with it. Perhaps he was thinking he could have slapped it the opposite. You missed Wally. Wally was on the dugout doing a dance. It was cute. JD Martinez swings and misses. It bounces off the glove of the catcher, and on to second base is Xander Bogaerts. Scorer's decision is a pass ball. I don't know what the hell happened there. Looks like he got crossed up a bit, threw it where he wasn't supposed to, and the catcher lurched forward towards it and knocked the ball off of his glove. So the 0-1 count, JD Martinez trying to move the runner along, swung and missed. So we got 2 outs, bottom of the third. Bogaerts at second, and JD Martinez looks at strike 2. Hoping to tack on some insurance runs is Martinez as he watches ball 1 outside. What do you think, Pixie? Pixie is joining us for our telecast today. That 1-2 swung on and missed. Hey now, Shohei Ohtani with his 4th strikeout of the game sets down the heart of the Red Sox order, and we have finished 3 innings here. We're on to the 4th. This is play-by-play, and this is Josie. She's the puppy that was being so distracting earlier, but she's sorry. She's a sweetie pie.
Albert.
All right, Nate Eovaldi about to face Albert Pujols again for the second time, and Pujols, who hit a real screamer down the hole on the left side, but he himself is not a screamer at all. In fact, he's a slow murmur down the baseline, and he was called out on a play that everyone else probably would have been safe on. So the count now is 2-0. Eovaldi falls behind, and he delivers to Pujols in there. Whoa, just missed on the inside corner there. Now the count is 3-0. Do you think Pujols has the green light? We're about to find out, as Eovaldi's going to throw a strike right down the middle of the plate. Here it comes, and he lost him. Whoa! 4 straight balls to Albert Pujols here in the 4th. Leads off the Angels with a runner on at first. Eovaldi walking Pujols. That brings up Matt Tejas. Matt Tejas. He watches strike 1 down the middle as Eovaldi is given a sarcastic round of applause from the audience in attendance today. The 0-1 to Matt. Swung on and driven to the right side, just out of play. That's strike 2. Eovaldi hoping to strike out this guy. Moving on. And the pitch. Swung on. Hit high and deep to right field. Under it is the right fielder. And makes the catch right at the warning track, right in front of the wall. It did not have the distance. It looked good off the bat, just kept carrying, and then just died on the warning track. And that was the out. That was recorded. So Eovaldi left one right over the heart of the plate and got away with it. The first pitch to Brian Goodwin in there, strike one. Pujols leads from first base. Swung on and missed, strike two. Pujols, zero threat to run, considering I probably run faster than he does. Eovaldi open to strike out this guy, and he does not with that pitch as it's too high. Eovaldi feels like he's in trouble right now, but he's actually been pretty good up to this point. Well, I spoke too soon, I suppose. He just gave up a base hit to the left side through the hole. So now the Angels have runners on first and second. I don't know if you caught that or not, but at second base, this game has Albert Pujols' speed at 0. I've never seen that before. That means he's literally the slowest you could possibly be in this game. That's interesting. Simmons at the plate watches ball one outside. He has the ability to cause some damage here, get the Angels on board. Eovaldi, this is the second time he's faced some trouble here. Hasn't had a real smooth inning yet this game. Runners at first and second with one out. The pitch swung on and missed by Simmons. That evens the count at 1. Eovaldi hoping to get maybe a double play ball. He's already had one and is prone to get people to hit the ball on the ground. As I say that, Simmons lofts one in the air to center field. And JBJ settles under it. Pujols not going anywhere. And there are two outs here now in the top of the fourth inning. That brings up Jason Castro. Jason Castro 1 for 1 in this game today with a nice solid base hit. And Eovaldi stares him down. He delivers. High ball one. The thing is, the score looks like the Red Sox are kind of dominating a bit. It's a 3-0 lead in the fourth inning. But the runners left on base will tell you the opposite story. As there's a grounder to Bogarts, nice and simple, throws on the first, and that retires his side. So the Angels strand a couple more runners now and have not scored. After 3.5, the Red Sox are up 3-0. And we'll have Moreland, Chavis, Bradley Jr. coming up to bat. This is play-by-play. I'm Cleat Callahan. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning now. Mitch Moreland comes up to the plate. He's struck out in the first, looking. Whoa, Josie, is someone here? I doubt it. I don't get any visitors. This game brought to you by the delicious taste of Pepsi. Zero sugar. Shut up! The pitch right down the pipe, strike one. Ooh, that's nice, refreshing Pepsi Cola. Shohei Ohtani, unlike Nate Eovaldi, aside from the first inning, has looked pretty crisp. He delivers the 0-1 and swing and a miss is Moreland. He's now down 0-2. He gave up the 2-run home run to Rafi Devers and then gave up a couple of singles and doubles, well, a couple of ropes down the line to get the score to 3-0. And then he settled down quite quickly and got out of the inning, struck out Moreland, and then he got the next two outs fairly simply. I think it was a double play. I don't remember. Let's look at the videotape. Shohei Ohtani, the 1-2 to Moreland in the dirt, ball 2. So, Joey, the batter pitcher. The 2-2 count to Moreland. High, ball 3, and that makes the count full. On deck, Michael Chavis. So we're in the bottom of the fourth. Red Sox have a 3-0 lead, and Mitch Moreland has a full count. The pitch by Ohtani. Swung on and fouled to the right side. It was right down the middle. Just a little excited was Moreland, and he swung too early. Let's do it again. The pitch. Swung on, rope to the right side, right at the second baseman playing in the shift. Tosses it on to Pujols at first, and Moreland is retired. Fairly pedestrian. That brings up Michael Chavis. 0 for 1 in this game. Red Sox definitely need some kind of insurance, as Ohtani has seemed to settle in quite nicely. That was a ball outside. You also wonder how many pitches is Ohtani good for. They usually keep that boy on a pitch count of some kind, considering he also bats in the lineup 3 out of 5 days of the schedule. But then again, this is a computer simulation. Everything is probably different. Javis swings at one, hits it opposite field, lofted over to the right fielder who makes the catch. That is out number dos.
Now batting.
Which brings up the good old JBJ, the center fielder of the Red Sox. 0 for 1 in this game with a fly out in the second. Ohtani looks down at the signal and delivers his pitch, which is high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. Let's just keep this at-bat moving along. Ohtani at the belt. He pitches from the stretch no matter what. The 1-1 to JBJ. Swung on and missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ohtani gets out of this inning. He will be in pretty good shape to make up for his 3-0 wrongdoing, I suppose you could say, in the first inning. He delivers. High ball 2. That evens the count at 2. JBJ looking to protect the plate here and keep the inning alive. And Ohtani looking to shut the door. The pitch. Swung on and ripped down the right field line. Foul. Just a bit excited. Looks like the Red Sox are still getting the handle on some, just a little too early. The pitch from Ohtani swung on again and roped to the right side. Again, these batters are really crushing them just a tad bit too early. The 2-2 again. Low, but he swung and missed at it anyway. And JBJ strikes out. So, despite everything going on in this game, Ohtani is racking up them strikeouts. And after 4, 3-0 Red Sox here on Play-by-Play with your host, Cleat Callahan. Hi, Heidi Watney, joining us wearing an overcoat because the game is set in April. Hey, computer simulations can get cold too. Now, I'm watching a lot of Westworld, and I think it'd be really interesting if every host in Westworld looked just as inhuman as these players do, because it's like that uncanny valley where they look just off. They're not quite human at all. Well, we know for a fact they're not human, and I can tell you for sure that everybody in this game would not pass a Turing test. It's not the exact goal of San Diego Studios to pass a Turing test. However, just for posterity's sake, they will not pass. The Red Sox have a couple of hard-throwing relievers on in the pen, just in case Eovaldi goes a little bat-nuts crazy here, as he throws his 65th pitch in there for a ball against Tommy La Stella. Top of the order here for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. They're down 0-3. La Stella ropes one to the right field, but that one's foul, and the count is now 2-1. We're in the top of the 5th inning, the game flying by. Eovaldi throws one in there for strike 2. La Stella checked his swing, but it was a strike nonetheless, and the 2-2 count pitch from Eovaldi is swung on and missed. La Stella chased one down at his ankles, looked like it was in the zone anyway, and Eovaldi has his 4th strikeout of the game. Beautiful form, lots of speed, lots of deception. That's what you need to be a major league pitcher in these day and age. So, the Angels got one out, and they want to make sure they win the game, so they should stop doing it. Mike Trout coming up to the plate with 2 strikeouts in this game. Very odd for Mike Trout to strike out. Oh, sorry, strikeout and a ground out. Oh, that's right, Mike Trout. He had a double play and a strikeout. 2 of the worst outcomes you could have as a hitter. And he watches strike 1 in there. Strike. I guess another bad thing. What was another bad? I suppose the worst thing you could do as a hitter, you could strike out, you could hit a double play, an inning-ending double play. That one's high, 3-1 to Trout. I guess bunting with 2 outs, foul, That's a dumb thing you could do, a base running mishap. But I don't know, double play is very hurtful.
No, that's it.
You know it's good, though, for a batter to do? Base on balls. Mike Trout reaches first base
Number 6.
with a walk.
Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon steps into the plate now. We got one out here with Trout on at first, who's always a threat to steal. And Rendon's always a good contact hitter, so maybe the hit and run will be on. Eovaldi at the belt looks over at Trout and delivers to the plate. High, ball one. Fake manager Ron Renicky looking out and giving signals like we're supposed to know what they mean. But it's good to know that they made those graphics. Eovaldi again at the belt. Throws on to first base. A high throw. Moreland luckily grabbed it. Trout always a threat to steal. The pitch. And he's going. The throw to second base. No contest. Oh boy. Trout with the speed of a demon. He was safe before the throw even arrived. Handed to Christian Vasquez, though, with a good strike to second base. But that's a stolen base. Trout's at second. Rendon looks at ball 2. Angels down by 3. You know, you wonder. Well, I doubt it. Eovaldi can really huck it if he throws a fastball. If Trout would take third. The pitch. Rendon crushes one foul. A lot of foul ball home runs in this game. Eovaldi with the 2-2 pitch to Rendon. Outside ball 3. So we got a full count here with Upton on deck. Upton, no slouch when it comes to good hitting. Would love to have 2 ducks on the pond. So the count's full. Eovaldi looks at Trout and delivers. And Rendon crushes one to the gap on the left field. That's going to fall in for a hit. Around third and scoring is Trout, and in at first is Anthony Rendon with an RBI single. That puts the Angels on the board, and the score is now 3-1. Rendon just a high inside pitch. He turns his body in, gets his hands in on that, lofts it over the shortstop's head for a base hit. That brings out Mr. Ron Renicky, and that will do it for Nathan Eovaldi, who for some reason is being taken out of the game despite throwing, maybe 70 pitches? 80 pitches? It's not like he was doing a bad job. He just wasn't doing a stellar job.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but who am I to argue with the computer's AI and the way the check. All right. Man, we keep losing our connection here, but either way, let me get you caught up to speed. I forgot what I was saying. Who gives a shit? So let's keep going now. We got Austin. Oh, yeah, right. Eovaldi's being taken out of the game. And for some reason, after only throwing, maybe 70, 75 pitches, he wasn't throwing a bad game, and he was through the heart of the order. The Angels were through the real meat, the dangerous meat of the order. But then again, who am I to say? I'm not a manager. Austin Bryce is in the game now, and he's ahead in the count 0-2 against Justin Upton. The Angels got on the board, finally, in the 5th inning, and they have a runner on at first with 1 out. Boston leads by 2. Upton looks down at Bryce. Bryce looks down at Vasquez and delivers. That one's just outside, ball 1. Austin Bryce wearing number 31, a very good number if you're a Greg Maddux fan. He throws another pitch, and Upton laces one for a base hit on the right side. The Angels got something cooking.
Now batting.
Upton sits on that one. It's an Oppo field for a simple base hit. And the Angels have runners at first and second with only 1 out. Bryce delivering to Pujols, who swings for the fences and misses there. Albert Pujols, Hall of Famer, Cooperstown bound. Who knows what's in in the works for him in his career. Hopefully the number 700. Oh, wow. Rips one to left field. Oh, but warning track power is that. Oh, that looked really good off the bat. It looked like he was one more closer to 700 as he roped one to left field, but catching it on the warning track was Benintendi. Really only about 308 feet. Then there's 2 outs in the inning for Matt Tejas.
Ball one.
Who takes ball one low. A little close, but hey, who are you to argue with a computer? I guess I am. I've been arguing with a computer all night because I keep losing my goddamn connection. Either way, no one's watching. If you're watching this, you're watching it on YouTube, and by then it doesn't really matter because the whole video is edited and uploaded. So Matt Tejas swings and misses, and the count's 1-1. Runners at first and second, 2 outs here, top of the 5th. The pitch from Austin Bryce is lofted to left field a long way. At the wall is Benintendi and catching it. Oh, now he collides into the wall and it drops out of his glove. That's going to score 2 runs, and the Angels have just tied it up at 3. Oh, man, Benintendi had that one read all the way at the wall. Let's take a look at the replay. Opposite field lofted. Benintendi giving chase at the wall. It falls into his glove. We're going to have to go to a replay on this one. Let's all take a look. So this one, opposite field, right on the inside part of the bat, lofted to left field. Because there were 2 outs, this guy was running on contact. He was going to score, and the ball lands, oh, just outside of his glove. Let's see that there. Benintendi, who's known for pretty clutch defensive moves. Tejas doubled and deflected off Benintendi is what it says in the replay clip. Benintendi tracking it the whole way, gives up his body, leaps, and it just collides off the wall and falls in front of him. And this is a brand new ball game. You shouldn't have taken out Eovaldi, that's what I say. So the score is 3-3. Brian Goodwin at the plate with a runner on at second, and he swings and misses. The count 0-1. A dynamite performance by Nate Eovaldi. He will not get the win or the loss in this game, as he is no longer responsible for the runners on base. The 0-1 pitch from Bryce in there for strike 2. Feel bad for Eovaldi. Should not have been taken out that early, but then again, this is a computer simulation. And for some reason, the algorithm dictates that a player who pitches only 75 pitches and gives up 1 run should be taken out of the game. At any rate, swing and a miss. Austin Bryce is able to strike out that batter and get out of the inning. But the Angels get 2 on the wall ball, and they tie this game up. After 4.5 innings, we're at the midway point. The score is tied at 3. This is Play-by-Play, and I am Cleat Callahan.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher.
Leading off for the Red Sox is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. He had a flyout in the second. He's 0 for 1 for the game, and he's still facing Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani only has pitched 58 pitches in this game. I doubt he's going to be taken out of the game because the Angels manager is, well, actually, wait, is it Madden? Vasquez ropes one to the right side, through for a base hit. Past the diving second baseman. Vasquez gets his old base hit. Swinging at the first pitch. It was a curveball low in the zone. He waits on it, slaps it opposite field, and he is in there with a base hit. Is Joe Madden the manager of the Angels now? Let's do another pause for a Google of the game. We did one in the first inning. I think it's okay if I did a Google of the game for the 5th inning. I'm really not that drunk. I'm slurring my words a lot. Let's see. Angels manager Joe Madden. I feel like I did know that, but it's official. A lot of new managers this year aren't going to be able to get with their teams until like September. Nope, that's down. At any rate, it's an awful world out there. Let's spend your time with me. The count is 1-0. There's a runner at first, Ohtani to Kevin Pillar. He throws one in there for a strike. 1-1 now the count. This is a tie ball game. Bottom of the fifth. Each team has 3 runs. Pilar swings at a pitch and pops one up to the center fielder who settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
That brings up the top of the order for the Red Sox, and Andrew Benintendi, who had a walk and a run in this game. He had a very, very valuable walk in the first inning, which was then resulting in a run from the home run from Rafi Devers. And he swings at the first pitch and hits one through the hole on the right side for a base hit. Very similar to the base hit that Vasquez had. And the Red Sox have runners at first and second now with only 1 out.
The third baseman.
Just a good solid swing on a ball. That one fastball towards the middle of the plate, and he roped it where they weren't. That brings up Rafi Devers, who had a home run in the first inning. A crushed mammoth home run to right field over the visitor bullpen. And he swings at the first pitch, looking to get another one of them big old home runs, but he missed, and that's strike 1. The Angels have a the Angels have a pitcher pitching in the bullpen right now, just in case Ohtani continues his troubles. 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Curveball in there, strike 2. Taylor Cole in the bullpen, just in case this goes disastrously for Shohei Ohtani. Devers down 0-2. Ohtani at the belt, delivers. Swung on and fouled to the back. We'll do it again. Ohtani, the belt, looks at the runner at second and delivers. And roped to the right side, foul again. My goodness, the timing's all off in this game. Rafi Devers stares down Ohtani. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and fouled again. Staying alive is Devers. These pitches are in the zone. I'm glad he's swinging at them. Devers hoping to get one in play. The pitch, outside, ball 1 in the dirt. The catcher has it, protects it, no runners advance. The count's now 1-2. Runners at first and second, hoping to get the lead is Devers. The pitch, swung on and lofted, foul behind him. A base hit should score the runner at second. A well-placed hit will certainly score the runner at first. The 1-2. Swung, oh, wow. Wow. That one was on the outside corner. It looked like Devers checked his swing, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and he went down on strikes. That's the second out of the inning, and that brings up Xander Bogaerts. Xander Bogaerts hoping to get the lead now as he watches ball 1 down and low. Runners at first and second. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Score tied at 3. The 1-0 pitch from Ohtani. High and inside, ball 2. Bogaerts is 1 for 1 in this game. Would love to be 2 for 2. And the pitch. In there. I look at the pitch. It's a strike when they swing. And he fouled that one off. He was late on it. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled in the back. That evens the count at 2. 2 runners on. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Score tied at 3. The pitch outside. This count is now full. On deck, JD Martinez. Ohtani in a bit of trouble here. We call this a jam. I would. Full count. Xander Bogaerts. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Score tied at 3. Ohtani at the belt. Looks at the runner at second. And he delivers to Bogaerts. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Bogaerts missed that one completely, and Ohtani gets out of the jam. This game is still tied at 3 after 5 innings. This is Play-by-Play. I'm Cleat Callahan. Thank you for joining us. We got another 4 innings, hopefully, to go.
Leading off to the Angels.
Welcome to Play-by-Play. I'm Cleat Callahan. This game sponsored by the cold, refreshing taste of zero sugar Pepsi. Ooh, I love my Pepsi in the morning. First pitch, slap foul. Austin Bryce still in this game. And he throws one in there for strike 2.
No ball, 2
Heath
strikes.
Embry, Ryan Brazier in the pen. This looks to be a bullpen sort of game. I wonder how long Shohei Ohtani's going to stay in the game as well. Simmons at the plate, 0 for 2 and down 0-2. The pitch from Bryce, high, and he swings and misses, and he gets the strikeout there. Oh, he's not happy about that strikeout, but Bryce certainly is. Simmons, high and outside, very late on it. Should not have swung, felt very foolish about it. Then he returns to the dugout, a sad, sad man. So that brings up the number 9 hitter, Jason Castro. Bryce throws a pitch to him. He swings at the first pitch, grounds one to second base. Very pedestrian, easy out. And there are 2 down now in the inning. Bryce could certainly use a 1-2-3, settle down the defense a bit, and get that offense right back at the plate. The top of the order now, Tommy LaStella, 1 for 2 in this game. Austin Bryce hoping to get out unscathed. And the pitch. Oh, ball 1.
No strike.
Ooh, that's good, Pipsy. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, foul, chip to the left side. Strike 1. The 1-1. Swung on and lofted foul, 1-2. So Bryce is 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Nice. A 1-2-3. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Austin Bryce with his 3rd strikeout of the game. Gets out of that one, and we're done with 5.5. The score's still tied at 3. I'm Cleat Callahan. This is Play-by-Play, and this is a cold, delicious, refreshing, zero sugar Pepsi. JD Martinez steps into the box now. He's ready to rock and roll. Hoping to tuck one swing on a ball and get this game untied. High and inside from Ohtani, who's still in this game, despite Ryan Butcher and Noe Ramirez in the bullpen. Bottom of the 6th inning. Hang on. I lost the feed again. Bottom of the 6th inning. Hang on. I lost the feed again. Nope. I guess I... All right. Let's keep this one going now. Bottom of the 6th inning, the 2-0 pitch. He looks at one down the pipe. 2-1. Martinez needs to get on base here, and you know what? If anyone were to do such a thing, it would be this man here. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded to the left side in the hole. The shortstop has it. Hucks it on to first in time. Hey, good play there by the shortstop to get the slow-footed J.D. Martinez. Looks like we're even now on getting people out who are slow and like to hit the ball on the left side. That brings up Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2 in this game with a strikeout and a something out. He looks at strike 1 down the middle. Hey, tell your friends about me. Twitch.tv/play-by-play. Mitch Moreland watches ball 1. Tell your friends about me on the Facebook. Play-by-play. Mitch Moreland grounds one through the hole despite the shift. Way to go, Moreland. He's on base with a solid base hit. A good single, hitting them where they ain't. You see, that's why the shift is so stupid. And Joe Madden is so dumb. He plays the shift whenever he can. But usually, sometimes, I tell you, sometimes, the bat isn't going to hit the ball. Normally. I don't know. That was a ground out to shortstop, but there was nobody there because of the stupid shift. At any rate, Michael Chavis at the plate, 0 for 2 in this game. Watches ball 2 outside. So we got Mitch Moreland on at first base, and Shohei Ohtani still on the mound. The 2-0 pitch to Chavis. Inside, and it whaps him right on the thigh. He's going to get a bruise, but it doesn't hurt. Yep. Right on the back of the left thigh. That ball snuck in on him. And I'm sure he didn't mean to do it, but that's the second batter that Ohtani has hit in this game today. Joe Madden remaining in the dugout, not taking Ohtani out. JBJ at the plate now, 1 out, bottom of the 6th, 2 on in a tie ball game. The pitch from Ohtani inside, almost flipped his knee there, 1-0. JBJ hoping to put a good spin on one, hoping to knock one where they ain't, and put the Red Sox ahead. The pitch swung on and popped up. Swing and a pop up. Infield fly rule is in effect. And JBJ will sit down and be ashamed for what he has just done. That brings up our catcher, Christian Vasquez, the 8-hitter. He had a single in the 5th, a good hard single, and hoping to have a nice another good hard single. And there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Ohtani's still fighting. First pitch, check swing, but a strike anyway from Vasquez. Surprised Madden hasn't replaced Ohtani and is trusting his pitcher. Unlike Ron Renicky, who took Eovaldi out, and he ended up giving up the lead. But hey, the hell with me. The next pitch is a strike. Vasquez down 0-2. Ohtani at the belt, looks at the runner at second, and delivers to the plate. The pitch outside, 1-2. Vasquez hoping to put a bat on the ball. The pitch. Lofted to the right side, chasing after it is the right fielder, and a basket catch made. Will retire the side, so the Red Sox strand 2-1 in scoring position. At least, right? Hell with me. But they do not score. After 6 innings, the score is tied at 3. This is play-by-play. I'm Cleat Callahan. Thank you so much for joining us. Red Sox have a couple of pitchers in the bullpen, but Austin Bryce still on the mound, pitching fairly well. 2 innings, he has 3 strikeouts, and now he's about to face the heart of the order of the Angels. First of which being the very scary, always delicious Mike Trout. And he watches ball 1 in there. Sorry, strike 1 in there. And he swung and missed. 0-2. We're in the top of the 7th here. 0-2 count to Mike Trout. Austin Bryce brings it outside ball 1. Mike Trout 0 for 2 in this game with a walk. He also grounded into a double play and struck out. Very, very pedestrian day for the superhero that is Michael Trout. The pitch, swing and a miss. He struck out again. That's the 4th strikeout for Austin Bryce in only 2 innings, and the 2nd strikeout for Michael Trout. Trout got out. So there's 1 down in the top of the 7th. Anthony Rendon swings and misses at strike 1. He has 2 singles in the game, an RBI and a run. Hoping to just get on base and hopefully untie this tied game. Bryce stares down at Vasquez and throws, and that one's in there for strike 2. Bryce is throwing and wheeling and dealing, and that's the kind of reliever you want to have on your team. So the 0-2 pitch, Bryce at the belt delivers. Swung on and lofted to right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Rendon sat on this one and slapped it to the opposite field in front of the right fielder. And it, what the hell? It's a base hit. Justin Upton now at the plate. Checks his swing. He went around since the home plate umpire. And the count is 0-1. Justin Upton 1 for 3 in this game with a single and a run. Has a runner on at first and only 1 out in the top of the 7th. Bryce about to throw pitch 29, hoping to get out of this. He throws it in there just a bit outside, and the count is now 1-1. The pitch in the dirt gets away from Vasquez, running to second base is so he slides in and he is safe. Rendon, very, very alert there, sees the ball bounce away from Vasquez to the right side. He tried his best to keep it in front of him. It did not stay in front of him, drifted just far away enough for Rendon to slide into second base at first safely And now the Angels have a runner at scoring position with one out in the top of the seventh of a tie ball game. Justin Upton looks, swings and misses, and evens the count at 2. I lost Pixie. Pixie's gone forever. The count is 2-2. Bryce at the belt delivers. Swung on and fouled to the right side. Let's do it one more time. Runner at second. Top of the seventh, one out, the pitch. Swung on and fouled to the right side again. Just before the pesky pole. Bryce setting up his 34th pitch. Inside ball 3, that leaves the count full. On deck is Albert Pujols. The count is full. At the belt is Bryce. He delivers to Upton. Swung on and popped to center field. Not very deep. And JBJ settles under it to make the catch. Rendon does not move from second base. And there are 2 outs in the inning now. That brings up Albert Pujols, who walked in the 4th inning. He now has an opportunity to get a base hit and untie this game against Austin Bryce, who's throwing his 36th pitch to the future Hall of Famer. And that pitch is a ball. I need to get Pixie back. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed. That one was a good pitch. Had Pujols fooled for sure. All right, now the count is 1-1. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Runner at second. The pitch, high, ball 2. Rendon has not awful speed, but not great speed. However, any kind of base hit would likely score him. The pitch in there, strike 2. Looking is Pujols. Don't know what he's looking for, but you look at strike 2. So now fans are on their feet. The count is 2-2. There are 2 outs. Top of the 7th of a tie game. Runner at second. Bryce at the belt. He delivers. Swung on and missed. Swing and a miss by Albert Pujols. And Bryce gets out of it. Beautiful performance from Austin Bryce. And that brings us to our 7th inning stretch. The game is tied at 3. Wow. Hey, I'm going to take myself a little break, as I am wont to do at Play-by-Play. My name is Cleat Callahan. This game is sponsored by cold and refreshing Pepsi Cola. Zero sugar. You are telling me 0 lies. The game is tied at 3. I'll be back. All right, I'm going to finish this game up. Here we go. Let's get this game going here. We already had 1 extra innings game. Luckily, it only lasted 11 innings. And this game hopefully will last less time than that. So we're back here at Play-by-Play. My name is Cleat Callahan. Thank you for joining us. The 7th inning stretch has completed, and we are back to baseball. Looks like Shohei Ohtani's out of the game for Ryan Butcher. Ryan Butcher? Who cares? He comes into this game with a decent season last year, hoping to keep the Red Sox at bay. He's going to face the 9-1-2 hitters. First up, Kevin Pillar, who had a strikeout and a flyout in this game, needs to get on base if this game's going to end. Book to the lefty delivers, and Pillar fouls one to the left side. That's going to be strike 1. Booker at the belt. First lefty we've seen in this game. He delivers, and Pilar swings and misses at that one. Breaking ball down at his ankles. Pilar not really impressing me in this season so far of fake baseball. Then again, it's fake. But we're trying to be real. We're trying to have a good game here. The pitch, swing and a miss. Kevin Pilar goes down 1, 2, 3. And Butcher, let's call him Butcher. Billy the Butcher strikes out the first person that he faces. That brings up the top of the order. Kenyon Middleton and Noe Ramirez are in the bullpen for the Angels, just in case Ryan Butcher seems to have some trouble. Andrew Benintendi steps into the box. He's 1 for 2 in this game, and he is down 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, Ryan Butcher to Andrew Benintendi, is swung on and driven to the right side. Not very hard. Pujols picks it up, and he steps on the first base bag. And there are quickly 2 down in the inning, which brings up Rafi Devers, who had a 2-run home run in the first inning, a ball that hasn't landed yet, hoping to untie this game maybe with another big old powerful swing. The pitch, high ball 1. Ryan Butcher, hoping to have a nice solid 1-2-3 inning, throws his 7th pitch to Devers, and it's swung on and missed, strike 1. 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th, in a tie ball game. Butcher to Devers, swung on and driven to the shortstop, who scoops it up, throws it on to first base in time, and that retires his side. A nice simple 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Butcher, and that brings up the Angels here for the top of the 8th in a tie ball game, tied at 3. This is Play-by-Play. I'm Cleat Callahan.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Darwinzon Hernandez comes in to relieve good old Austin Bryce, who pitched spectacularly despite giving up the lead.
Leading off for the Angels.
Austin Bryce, yeah, he gave up that 2-run double there, but then settled down and struck out like 6 Angels in 3 innings. But he's done, and that brings in Mr. Hernandez to face Matt Tejas. He's going to face the 6, 7, 8 batters this inning. Matt Tejas looks at strike 1, breaking ball right down the middle. Matty Matt, 2 for 3 in this game. Top of the 8th inning, tied 3-3. Darwinzon Hernandez delivers. Outside ball 1. Attendance for this game is over 33,000. I couldn't see the rest of it because it went away too fast. The Red Sox in the bullpen have Heath Hembry and Ryan Brazier warming up. Hopefully, if the Red Sox get a lead, we can get Mr. Brazier in there to shut this crap down. The pitch, outside 2-1. Matt Tejas hoping to get on base, hopefully get something going here in the top of the 8th. Next run likely will finish this game. The pitch, breaking ball just a bit too inside, and that one brings the count to 3-1. Brian Goodwin on deck. Darwinzon Hernandez on the mound. He's the 3rd pitcher the Red Sox have had in this game. He settles at the belt and is about to deliver to the 3-1. And it's in there for a strike, swung on and fouled to the left side by Matt Tejas. Matt Faze? I don't know. The full count pitch, swung on and missed. Oh, lordy lord. That looked like a cutter right down the middle of the plate. Mr. Matt was very early in front of it. Perhaps a changeup or some kind of interesting breaking ball. At any rate, he swung on, he missed, and Mr. Hernandez has his first strikeout and it has the first strike of the top of the 8th. That brings in the number 7 hitter, Brian Goodwin, who's 1 for 3 in this game, and he watches a strike in there for strike 1. 1 for 3 with a single in the 4th, Brian Goodwin facing Darwinzon Hernandez. He's at the belt. The 0-1 pitch. In there again for strike 2. Threw a breaking ball in the lower inside corner. Vasquez looking for something on the outside corner now, hoping to get him to chase. The pitch is low. He did think about it, but he held up his swing, and the count is 1-2. The pitch from Hernandez. Grounded up the middle. Bogarts dives. It bounces off his glove. He's going to have to eat it. And the scorer's decision is a base hit. That results in a runner at first with one out. He hit that ball hard. He hit it hard, and Bogarts was able to snag it, but not quite bounce off the heel of his glove. No point making the throw. The Angels have a base runner now. They are a bit alive. On Beltran Simmons cuts in 0 for 3 with a strikeout, hoping to move that runner at first along. He swings and misses at the second pitch, and that brings the count to 1-1. One out here in the top of the eighth, score tied 3-3. Swung on and missed again. Darwinzon Hernandez bringing the breaking pitches. The count's 1-2. He looks at first and he delivers. Low and outside, ball 2. That evens the count at 2. Runner at first takes a lead. Darwinzon Hernandez takes a look at him and he delivers. And there's a swing and a ground ball to third base, bobbled by Devers, who picks it up, throws to first, not in time. I don't think they're going to count that as a base hit. That was an easy ground ball to Rafi Devers, and yep, sure enough, that has scored an error on the third baseman. And now 2 botched ground balls have runners at first and second with 1 out. Michael Hermosillo steps into first base, replacing Andeltron Simmons as the pinch runner. Hey, we got a Wally! Yeah, that monster. He's a creepy, freaky animal, isn't he? The number 9 hitter, Jason Castro, steps in to face Darwinzon Hernandez, and he watches strike 1. So we got Michael Hermosillo at first base and Brian Goodwin at second base. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Top of the 8th inning in a tie ball game. This is not a good spot for the Red Sox to be, but hopefully they get out of it. Hernandez throws ball 1 down in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. And here's the next pitch to Castro. Swung on and roped to right field. The right fielder giving chase. It's going to fall in and go over the wall for a ground rule double. And that's going to put the Angels ahead 4-3. That ball was left a bit too high in the zone. Fell way in front of the right fielder there on the warning track. Bounced over the wall. And now the Angels are still threatening with runners at second and third and only 1 out. Strike 1 delivered to Tommy La Stella. The Angels have the top of the order now. La Stella 1 for 3 in this game. The Red Sox have lost their tie, lost their lead. Angels lead 4-3. The next pitch checked, but he did not go, and that's ball 1. The ground rule double led for the runner on first to stay at third. Swing and a miss by Tommy La Stella, and the count is 1-2. Darwinzon Hernandez needs to get out of this without any further damage if the Red Sox have any chance. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-2 the count. Runners at second and third. 1 out. Top of the 8th. 4-3 Angels. The pitch. Low, ball 3, and that brings the count full. On deck, the very dangerous and very due for something to happen, Mike Trout. Darwinzon Hernandez looks down to Tommy La Stella. The 3-2 pitch from Hernandez. Swung on and roped up the middle for a base hit. That's going to score at least 1. And the runner at second will stop at third. That ball was hit a bit too hard for anyone else to score. But a solid base hit by Tommy La Stella right up the middle. Despite the infield playing in, that was going to sneak ahead through the middle no matter what. And the Angels take a 5-3 lead. That's it for Darwinzon Hernandez. And that brings in Mr. Ryan Brazier. Ryan Brazier coming in to limit the damage to get the Angels to shut up because they're talking too loud. Mike Trout steps in 0 for 3 with a double play ground out and 2 strikeouts and a walk. Not a great game for Mr. Trout. Hopefully we can continue that misery and Ryan Brazier can get out of this inning. Only 1 out. The first pitch swung on, hit to the second baseman who bobbles it, tosses it to first, and he's safe. It seems as though all the infielders for the Red Sox can't seem to keep the ball in their glove, as 3 grounders in the infield have now resulted in a 3-run lead for the Angels. First pitch swinging Trout grounds it to the second baseman who bobbles it. An easy double play ball has resulted in a run. Wow, I'm a little upset. So now the stupid game is now 6-3 Angels. Runners at first and second, and still 1 out in the inning. Brazier looks at the runner at second and delivers, and a swing by Rendon is hit to the base. For frig's sake, base hit to the right side. They just keep hitting and hitting and hitting. And finally, in our 4th episode, by the way, our 4th episode of Play-by-Play, we're finally seeing how the poor bullpen the Red Sox have will cause so many games to fall into despair. So many games that were tied will become untied. So many games where the lead had will be the lead lost. So Justin Upton now at the plate with the bases loaded and only 1 out. Brazier throws and throws ball 1. The count is now 1-1. We're in the top of the 8th inning, and LA has scored 3 times, all on the reason the, oh my God. Well, there's a 2-1 count now as Brazier throws the ball low. 3 balls, 1 to Bogarts, 1 to Devers, 1 to Chavis. All of them popped in and out of the glove. No ground balls seem to be fielded cleanly, and that results in the inning you see here. It's very disappointing. 2-1, swung on and missed by Upton. That evens the count at 2. A strikeout would go a long way here. Brazier looks in with his tilted head, and he delivers the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up on the infield. Infield fly rule is in effect. Devers settles under and makes the catch. And there are 2 out in the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
So a lucky break here from Brazier as Upton pops up on the infield. Bases are still loaded, 2 outs. Angels ahead by 3. And that brings up Mr. Sir Albert Pujols. Mr. Sir, I understand, is a weird surname. But what do you want me to say? The pitch. Swung on and ripped through the hole on the left side. First pitch swinging from Pujols. The first runner scores. The second runner, Mike Trout, scores. And this game has officially been broken wide open. And the Los Angeles Angels have an 8-3 lead. Brazier delivering to Pujols a ball right down the putt. Pujols swings. First pitch through the hole on the left side. I got the hiccups. I'm so excited. The Angels lead by 5 in the top of the 8th. That brings up Matt Tace, who I believe started this inning. So I think the Angels batted around. That one's outside. The count now 1-1. Oh, how this game has become unfurled. And the Angels lead 8-3. That one's just outside 2-1. So Ryan Brazier came in, got 1 out, pop up with the bases loaded, and then gave up a 2-run base hit to Albert Pujols. And that one is hit high to center field. Bradley settles under it. And boy, they finally get out of this inning as the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim score 5 times. Ooh, I got the hiccups. They score 5 times in the top of the 8th, and they lead this game 8-3. Holy crap. Defensive replacement David Fletcher comes in to shortstop to replace Andeltron Simmons. And Ryan Butcher is still in the game.
for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox, they scored 3 runs in the first inning, and they have done absolutely nothing since then. And I feel as though this is an accurate portrayal of what the Red Sox will bring to the table whenever the 2020 season starts. I got to pause this game, and I have to defeat my hiccups. I promise you, the feed has not frozen. Let me just sit still for a second. Okay. I think I've defeated the hiccups. Shall we continue? The score is 8-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim scored 5 runs in the top of the 8th inning. The Red Sox are now at the plate in the bottom of the 8th inning, down by 5. Xander Bogaerts faces Ryan Butcher, and he swings and misses. The count now 0-2. Xander Bogaerts hoping to get on base. The Red Sox need 5 runs in only 6 outs to tie this game up. This game definitely got out of hand. And as I was saying, this is definitely indicative of the Red Sox season if and when the 2020 season were to start. Bogaerts rips one to left field. Home run. So despite my hiccups, I was not able to get excited just then. Xander Bogaerts took a fastball and crushed one 361 feet. That ball is a home run. I could go back and do the replay and do the call properly, but when you're down by 5, a solo home run in the 8th inning doesn't necessarily mean much. But to give him the benefit of the doubt, that was a very well-struck ball. He sat on it, and he crushed it. So Ryan Butcher's still in the game, by the way, facing J.D. Martinez, as the Red Sox have cut their deficit down to 4. As I was saying, despite that solo home run, it's still very indicative. 8 runs to be given up. You can't have your relief giving up 5 runs in an inning. Those crooked numbers are what cause seasons to end. And this 2020 season, if it ever does start, will probably be done for the second it begins. At any rate, J.D. Martinez has a 2-0 count, and he watches ball 3 low. But we are faced with an interesting scenario. The poor pitching of the Red Sox and the stellar hitting of the Red Sox. What will prevail? As J.D. Martinez takes a strike inside. The Red Sox, with or without Mookie Betts, are seriously capable of scoring 4 more runs in this game. As Martinez crushes one to left field at the wall, that ball is off the green monster, bounces away from Trout, and J.D. Martinez is in there with a double. So 2 very hard hit balls against Mr. Butcher. That ball was crushed, and it bounced off the wall just about halfway up the green monster, and J.D. Martinez finds himself at second base. So the Red Sox are hitting. Is the offense of the Red Sox going to win? or is the pitching going to lose? That's how it is every game, I feel, in 2020. Mitch Moreland at the plate watches strike one. Ryan Butcher still on the mound. Hopefully the Red Sox can really capitalize on the fact that he's still on the mound, as he seems to be losing the strike zone just a bit, or at least he's plopping them right over the middle of the plate. Runner at second, bottom of the eighth, no outs. The pitch swung on and missed by Moreland. He chased a bad pitch low and outside. Moreland already has struck out once today, and he seems to want to strike out again because he just did. So Ryan Butcher answers the home run and the double promptly by striking out Mitch Moreland, who was fairly quiet for the entirety of this game. That brings up Mr. Michael Chavis. 0 for 2 in this game. The pitch from Butcher. Outside, ball one. You'd love to see a rally here. He was hit by a pitch in the 6th inning. That's the only time he reached base. Hell, lean into one again. Let's get on base again. You'd love to see a rally here. Rallies make the game very exciting. And Chavis crushes one to right field. The right fielder giving chase. Long chase. And at the wall, he makes the catch. By goodness. Holy smokes. Chavis really gave that one a ride. And catching it right at the wall was the right fielder. J.D. Martinez was able to tag from second to third, but there are 2 outs in the inning as J.D. leads from third base. Jackie Bradley Jr. at the plate now stares down Butcher, and he swings and misses at strike one. So the Red Sox definitely gave some charges into these balls, but unfortunately only one run has resulted so far. Bradley Jr. watches ball one low and away. J.D. Martinez leads from third base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Angels up by 4. The pitch swung on and fouled to the back. That makes the count 1-2. JBJ needs a base hit. 8-5 sounds a lot better than 8-4. Ball 2 does not swing. Watches ball 2 low and away. That evens the count now. 2-2. 2 outs. Butcher at the belt. He delivers. Swung on and missed by JBJ. And the Red Sox go down despite Xander Bogaerts' solo home run. They are still down 4 runs after 8 innings. The Angels 8, Red Sox 4. This is Play-by-Play. I'm Cleat Callahan, enjoying a delicious ice-cold zero-sugar Pepsi. All right, we're in the top of the 9th now. Ryan Brazier still on the mound facing Brian Goodwin. He throws ball 1. Brazier with his weird chin lean. He leans into his chin like this before he delivers the ball. Look at it. Weirdo. Nah, I like Brazier. He's great. But he is down in the count, 3-0. On deck, Mr. David Fletcher, who was replacing Andrelton Simmons at shortstop. He'll get his first at-bat next. But right now, the 3-0 pitch outside. Brazier lost him. A 4-pitch leadoff walk. Yeah, Brazier's pissed. He should be. It's a lazy, dumb thing to do. Walking the leadoff hitter. You know what? Get over it, though. We pay you a lot of money. So that brings in David Fletcher. This is his first at-bat of the game. He's got a runner at first. Nobody out here in the top of the 9th inning. Brazier sets up on the right side of the rubber and throws a pickoff throw to first base. In safely is Goodwin. Setting up, again, like I said, on the right side of the rubber, facing the right-handed hitting Fletcher. Brazier delivers. And there's a pitch lofted to the right side, drifting foul. It had home run distance, but was foul. Opposite field power from Fletcher. The second pitch swung on and missed. He chased one well outside of the zone, and that brings the count to 0-2. David Fletcher pinch hitting for Andrelton Simmons, who was pinch ran for last inning when the Angels put up 5 runs. Fletcher swings at the next pitch, lofts one shallow left field. Bogaerts settles under it and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That brings up Jason Castro, 2 for 4 in this game, 2 doubles, an RBI, and a run. He was the one who hit the real sucker punch for the Red Sox, hitting one off the wall to give the Angels the tie at the time. Brazier throws strike one in there. Goodwin leads from first base. The pitch. Swung on and missed. He swung at a ball there. That ball was low. The count now 0-2. Ryan Brazier at the belt. He delivers. Outside ball one. You certainly don't want to give up another run. You'd like to have the Red Sox have a shot as the 1-2 pitch is swung on and fouled off. Jason Castro hoping to get on base to add to the Angels' lead. The pitch swung on and missed. Swung on and missed. He nods to Brazier. That was a nasty pitch. That one was right on the outside corner. Ooh, gosh, that fooled him to death. So Brazier got his second out by striking out the 9-hitter, and he's about to face Tommy La Stella, who swings at the first pitch and fouls one back. Tommy La Stella hitting a very hard single up the middle to score a run. That was when the Angels were just taking a massive dump on the Red Sox's chest. The pitch from Brazier swung on again and fouled off. And Tommy La Stella finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Runner at first, top of the 9th here. Brazier swung on and missed. So Brazier ends up getting 2 strikeouts in this inning, and the Angels don't score. That brings us to the bottom of the 9th inning. Red Sox down by 4. Here on Play-by-Play, I am Cleat Callahan.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Noe Ramirez comes in hoping to close this one out. It's not a closer situation as the Angels have a 4 spot on the Red Sox, but he's hoping to at least end the game, that's for sure. The Red Sox hoping to extend it. We will see the 8, 9, and 1 hitters in the bottom of the 9th. And Vasquez steps into the box to face Noe Ramirez. The first pitch in there for strike one. Vasquez 1 for 3 in this game. Just needs to get on base. A home run will not tie this game, that's for sure. The pitch from Ramirez. Ooh, in there. Breaking pitch. 0-2. Vasquez checked his swing, but it was a strike anyway. So Vasquez down 0-2 to Mr. Ramirez, and he delivers. Swung on, foul to the back. Protecting the plate there was Vasquez. Bottom of the 9th inning. Angels up by 4. Hoping to get a win against the Red Sox. The pitch. Swung on and fouled off again. If the Red Sox lose, this will be the first official loss of play-by-play, which is sad. And Vasquez looks at a breaking pitch right down the middle of the plate, and he strikes out. Oh, what a gorgeous pitch there. He totally buckled his knees, and he was out. That brings up Kevin Pillar's 0 for 3. He had a strikeout in the 7th. And he's hoping to get on base here. 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. In the 4 episodes that have been recorded, and including the one that I forgot to record, by the way, Devers had a walk-off home run in that game, the Red Sox have never lost on play-by-play. Hopefully they don't lose again. But they got a hell of a mountain to climb ahead of them. Kevin Pillar at the plate down 0-1. The pitch. In there for strike 2. Noe Ramirez is wheeling and dealing. The Red Sox got to swing at the ball if they're going to have any hell of a chance. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Red Sox 4, Angels 8. The pitch swung on and hit to the right side. Diving as a second baseman. He misses it. He dove for it, had a valiant attempt for it. But it fell out of his glove, and Pillar was able to reach. They'll score that one as single, as the second baseman had to dive for it. So the Red Sox are still alive. They have a runner on at first. There's Wally. He goes, what do you say? He's a monster. He doesn't make any real noises. Runner on at first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th, to the top of the order. The pickoff throw there, and Pillar is back safely. We got 2 number 5s at first base. How fun is that? Benintendi at the plate, 1 for 3, facing Ramirez for the first time, and Ramirez throws, and that one's in there on the lower corner for a strike. So Benintendi just needs also to get on base. You see, a home run still will not tie this game. The pitch. Just inside. That's ball 1. Benintendi doing his best as a leadoff hitter to darn well make darn sure that he gets on base. That's in there. Breaking pitch. Noe Ramirez throwing what seems to be strictly sliders is now ahead in the count 1-2. So here it is. The 1-2 pitch to Benintendi. Low and inside. That's ball 2. Evens the count. Now we got a 2-2 count. Ramirez looking at Pilar at first. Looking at the plate, at the belt, he delivers in the dirt. That's going to be ball 3. The catcher able to protect it. Pilar did not advance, and we got ourselves a full count. A 3-2 count to Benintendi. The pitch. Swung on and ripped to right field in the gap. That ball's hit a ton. Down and gone. Home run. Andrew Benintendi. He had a fastball right down the middle that he just took for a ride. What's the point of a base hit when you can just hit it out of the park, he thought to himself. And the Red Sox lead is now cut to 2. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run home run. And the Angels lead 8-6. Only 1 out in this inning. Benintendi saw that fastball and just crushed it to right field over the visiting bullpen. Oh, that's going to do it for Noe Ramirez. And that brings up Hansel Robles. Hansel Robles, who had 23 saves out of 23 opportunities last year, an ERA of 2.48, comes in to now officially close this game down as the lead has been cut to 2. His first pitch just outside to Devers, who had a 2-run home run in the first inning. He's ahead in the count 1-0. This game has officially become exciting in the bottom of the 9th inning. The Angels had at one point a 5-run lead, and now their lead is down to 2. Rafi Devers ahead in the count 2-0. He swings and misses hard at a strike. The Angels scored 5 runs in the top of the 8th. The Red Sox scored 1 in the bottom of the 8th, and now 2 in the bottom of the 9th. The 2-1 pitch to Devers is in there for a strike. That evens the count at 2. Robles hoping to get out of this inning. He pitches, and Devers hits one on the left side. That drops in for a base hit. It bounces off the wall. On to second is Devers. Diving into second base and safe with a double is Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox have the tying run coming up to the plate with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th inning. Devers sat on that ball, laced it opposite field down the third base line, and he's in there diving with a double. That brings up Xander Bogaerts, who had a home run, a solo shot in the bottom of the 8th inning. If he could do it again, this game is tied. That's what we want to see here on Play-by-Play. The excitement, the allure, the incredibleness of baseball. Strike 1 in there. Hansel Robles needs to get out of this inning unscathed if the Angels are to win this game. But the Red Sox have a runner at second with only 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. And the number 3 hitter, Xander Bogaerts, looks at ball 1 outside. Fans are on their feet. They're hoping for a comeback of the ages. Down 5 runs in the 8th, now down to 2 with the tying run at the plate. The 1-1 pitch from Robles. Swung on, popped up to the right side. Settling under it is the right fielder. He makes the catch without any issue. And the Red Sox are down to their final out.
For the Red Sox,
the number 4 hitter, the man, the myth, the legend, J.D. Martinez steps in. 2 for 4 in this game, hoping to not be the final out. Robles pitches. In there, strike 1. Martinez, if anyone were a clutch hitter, he must be at this moment. The 0-1, low ball 1. Martinez needs to get on base somehow, or perhaps hit one over the monster. The 1-1 pitch. In there, strike two, and we're down to our final strike. Martinez takes a deep breath, settles into the box. Robles at the belt. The 1-2 pitch to J.D. Martinez. High, ball two. Let's do it again. 2-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. The pitch, swung on, and ripped foul. Holy moly, that ball was a home run, but foul. We'll do it again at the belt is Robles. The 2-2 pitch to Martinez, swung on and missed. And the Angels have won this game by the skin of their teeth. They won this one 8-6. Robles strikes out Martinez. He was the tying run at the plate, and play-by-play has officially seen the Red Sox lose their first game. There were a lot of bad signs in the beginning of this broadcast. A lot of times I lost connection. I was not drinking as much. I was instead drinking the delicious taste of zero sugar Pepsi. Pixie, the animal, fell a couple times. I don't know. I'm superstitious if I have to be. But boy, I swore the Red Sox had a good old shot of winning this one. But a 5 spot in the top of the 8th inning by the Angels, that's the one that made them really fly here. Ah, what a shame. Darwinson Hernandez gets the loss. Ryan Butcher with the win, and Hansel Robles gets the save. Hell of a game, though, I gotta tell you. That one was real exciting down at the end there. I thought the Red Sox had it to pull it, but you know what? The official record for play-by-play, the Red Sox have 3 wins and now 1 loss. I'm not going to count the one I forgot to record, but take my word for it, the Red Sox win.
Paid attendance this afternoon. 37,755.
So, the Red Sox lose, the Angels win, fake baseball, doesn't matter, I'm glad you're all here to support it anyway. I'm going to take the week off. The next game, the Boston Red Sox will start interleague play, and they will face the Chicago Cubbies on Saturday. That game will be held at Fenway Park because I think pitchers batting is dumb. So on Saturdays, time to be determined, perhaps a 1 o'clock or a 4 o'clock game, but Saturday the Red Sox take on the Cubs. Tell your friends, please, twitch.tv/playbyplay. Find me on YouTube, like me on Facebook at Play-by-Play. Tell your friends, tell Major League Baseball. Tune in, I will have at least 1 episode every week. Thank you so much for tuning in now. The Angels have won 8-6. This is Play-by-Play. I'm Cleat Callahan. Goodbye.